This is the wall of fame right here. This is my success story. And it all starts here on July 21st of 23. I graduated from the ITP program at Haven for Hope. I spent 7 months there and commenced on the 21st of 23. The next achievement, once I left the ITP program, I had to do 3 months of outpatient, which I successfully completed. And then this is my commencement from Haven for Hope that I got. It doesn't give a date. Yes, it does. I got commenced on the 14th of 25 of this year. Very proud of that. Then as we go in here to my apartment, this is where I start my day, right here on this little love seat. This came from my supervisor. This is where I pray and meditate. Prayer and meditation is mandatory in my recovery. I surrender everything to God and give all praise, glory, and honor to Him. He's why I'm at where I'm at. I take no credit for this. I have my crosses because I believe in Jesus Christ. I don't try to push that on no one. I just offer the invitation if they want to receive Christ. I'm here to lead them there. I'm here to serve. Christ came and served for us, and so that's my job now. And I'm so grateful to get out of myself and be where I'm at. I'm free. I have hope, faith, and courage today.
Today's verse.
Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Oh, wow.
And you're doing that every day.
I tell you, it's easy. Not that I don't have some not tough days, but days that, you work in the heat all day, and then you deal with some of the people that, the unfortunates that don't care they're having a bad day, and they want to take it out on you. And so I have to come home and I have to sit there and I have to ask God. I have to not point the finger at them, but I have to look inside myself and go, okay, why are you frustrated? Well, because I'm powerless. I can't help them. Yeah. At first, when I got the job, I was kicking the door in and I was wanting to save the world. And and everyone that asked me for $1 got 5, and until I got to the point, I had to just restrain myself and
But you know what? Even if you feel like you're not making an impact, you never know.
You never know. No.
Like a conversation you have with someone today, they may remember 6 months from now.
You're sure right.
It was a gentleman I spoke to on the street. I think his name was Guy.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is why I'm.
You can't forget that name, right?
That's right. It makes it easy, right?
Yes, ma'am. When I did my 4th step and had to write down everything, one thing that I never would mention was that I was molested as a child. And that's what kept me continuously getting high after getting recovery, because I wouldn't tell that one dark, deep secret. And then this in 23 is when I said, you know what, that's what happened. I don't like to admit it, but it is what it is. But it freed me. It freed me from inside myself to be able to live today. To not only forgive the persons involved in that, but to forgive myself, of a lot of the things that I've done to other people.
Well, how important was it to have everything at one location?
It was essential.
Did it make it easier for you? Because
very much
if you
so.
would have had to, say, get on a bus and travel across town for an appointment, would it have been a barrier for you, or you might have said, I'm not going to go today, I'll go later?
I would have procrastinated. Yeah, no doubt. No, that's the one key element with Haven, is that there's everything there, and people don't understand that. And you try to convince them that way of life, at the end of the day, is going to be the best decision you ever made. And it only takes a little bit of time. You just got to be willing to give up. It's no fun going through security with the line at the gate, and all the bags and whatnot. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not something you can't do. I did it for a year. Come in from work tired and have to, it's just how much do you want to change your life?
Yeah.
And that's where I got with change. I did the work, but I have to give, he gets the glory.
Absolutely.
He gave me the opportunity to own my stuff, and be able to get rid of it. This one is Amy, and this is Carrie. Both of these young ladies were in recovery and unfortunately overdosed on fentanyl. I had some experience with the fentanyl for probably about the last 3 months of my addiction, and I knew that I was in pretty bad shape when I got a hold of that stuff. So I checked myself into ITP program. February 2nd is my clean and sober date, February 2nd of 2023. And so I did a memorial help with help from the group that I go to, Cocaine Anonymous, and we honored these ladies. Their families came, and just it was a real eye opener. This disease is cunning, baffling, and powerful. It's the best I can explain it, and that's why I have to stay on top of being prayed up. Before I leave this apartment, I ask God to help me stay clean and sober, but I also ask Him to help me to help someone today, to get out of myself. Haven hooked me up with that bed, this table, a lot of the small amenities, but one thing I think is funny is they've hooked me up with toilet paper and paper towels, which I still have. I still got paper towels and toilet paper. I haven't had to buy for a whole year, and that's crazy, right? So, yeah, I was just so blessed that, the resources that are available, you have to advocate for yourself, because they just don't give this stuff to anybody. You got to really be on the ball and want to get your life together, and the help is there. People don't realize that, and I tell the guys run into the homeless people every day, man, what is a year of your life? To give up your life, what you're doing here, to go get help and get your life back. And it amazes me the answers I get, Some are not very nice, and I have to leave with a smile saying, at least I tried. That's the part that I think is important, is at least giving them some semblance of hope.